It's only day one of my challenge, and I've already figured out a psychological trap that keeps us chained to our jobs. I thought my inability to disconnect was a personal failing or poor boundary setting, as I've heard so much about. Turns out it's more of a predictable psychological phenomenon. So I started this challenge to deprogram myself from hustle culture and get some of my life back without necessarily quitting my job. The goal for day one was simple. It was to log off on a Friday night and be present for the weekend. But I couldn't. Even though my laptop was closed, my brain was still running through my to-do list, beating me up about some mistake that I'd made earlier in the day, replaying conversations, and nonstop thinking about Monday. So I started digging into why that happens. And I found something called the Zeigarnik effect. It's a psychological principle that our brains remember opened or unfinished tasks or loops far better than closed ones or completed ones. These unfinished tasks create open loops in our brain that demand attention. And that's the trap. A corporate job is basically a never-ending series of open loops. Unanswered emails, upcoming projects, next week's meetings. They keep our brains switched on 24/7. That's not just a bad habit. That's a psychological chain. It's one of the invisible parts of the golden handcuffs.